Hey guys, what's going on? It's JCWgamer here and welcome back to another video. Today I have information regarding multiplayer in The Last of Us Part 2 and I have a straight up answer for you if it is going to be making its way into the game in 3, 2, 1, no. So, Naughty Dog has uploaded onto Twitter an update regarding multiplayer. This was 16 hours ago and I don't know why I liked the tweet because I'm very not happy about it. And it says, we wanted to address multiplayer in The Last of Us Part 2. As we've stated, the single player campaign is far away and the most ambitious project Naughty Dog has ever undertaken. Likewise, as development began on the evolution of our factions mode from The Last of Us Part 1, the vision of the team grew beyond an additional mode that could be included with our enormous single player campaign. Wanting to support both visions, we made the difficult choice that The Last of Us Part 2 would not include an online mode. However, you will eventually experience the fruits of our team's online ambition, but not as part of The Last of Us Part 2. When and where it will be realised is still to be determined, but rest assured, we are as big a fan of factions as the rest of our community and are excited to share more when it's ready. Naughty Dog. So, The Last of Us Part 2 will not feature multiplayer, however, as it says up here, it does hint that they may be making a separate game for online. So at the moment, what they're trying to say is that they want to focus on the single player. They're not saying it's completely scrapped, but like the mode, but it will be in a separate game is what they're trying to say. I think they've confirmed like no online will be at all in this game, but they will make an online mode, a separate game related to the storyline of Part 2 of The Last of Us, of course. So maybe it will be the same as our factions on Part 1. I loved it so much, it's kind of a shame it's not in here, but I can understand. I can kind of guess they weren't going to make an online. I mean, obviously it took a while for them to reveal the story mode for this game, and that's the main ambition. That's what they originally did with the first one. They didn't even think of doing it online until I think they did do an online for Part 1 like on the release of the actual story mode when the game was actually like released itself. I think online did come with it, but I think their primary thought was single player and the campaign. So I think when Part 1 did release, they didn't think online would be so big, but now it is, and now a lot of players are like disappointed. A lot of people say they're not pre-ordering anymore, but I could kind of tell that the single player was going to be the main focus of Part 2, and I had a hint that online wasn't coming, even though they did actually confirm it was coming last year, I believe. But literally 16 hours ago they just confirmed that it's not coming on the game, so that's kind of a shame, but it's understandable. But they didn't confirm that we're never gonna get online, because they did say the team what's it say? They did say to make a difficult choice, but however, however, you will eventually experience the fruits of our team's online ambition. So, however, let me just read that again. You will eventually experience the fruits of our team's online ambition, hinting that we will get an online mode, but not as part of The Last of Us Part 2, so possibly a separate game. I don't think it means it's got to be The Last of Us, right? It can't be just another online game made from Naughty Dog. It wouldn't be the same. It has to be The Last of Us. It has to be related to Part 2, I believe, and we don't mind if it's a separate game as long as it is multiplayer. Maybe it could be DLC. I don't know any people with DLCs can play it, or if it is a separate, no, because that's part of the game, and it's got to be a separate game, I reckon. And if it's a separate game, then I don't know if I doubt it would be free, but maybe another game and players be able to play together and against each other, maybe be factions Part 2, depending on what the Fireflies equivalent is for this game. The enemies equivalent to the Fireflies was revealed. I forgot what they were called though, because I literally just reacted to it. I'll probably look back on my video, hear what the enemies were called. They were like initials, like WPA or something like that. Okay, I just viewed the inside the demo video up here again from the tab up here, as you can see, and they're called the WLF, and that's the team in the game, like the enemies that control the city and stuff. I would say the Fireflies equivalent. I got the first letter right, okay? WPF. What did I say? WPF, brilliant. But yeah, WLF, and yeah, so they're the enemies of the game. So maybe factions, them versus survivors again. I'm not really sure, but it's going to be great to see whatever they do with it, and I can't wait. So they haven't fully like all these videos up here, like all these articles say, oh yeah, confirms no multiplayer, oh blah blah blah. But there is a multiplayer coming. It's some hint. Obviously, it can't make sense because it won't be in the game The Last of Us 2, but it will have something related to The Last of Us, I'm pretty sure, but it'll be its own game. So all of these, you look at this, you're like, oh god, no multiplayer at all, but you got to check this tweet. This is where they confirm themselves that they do have an ambition What was that sound? Oh, my video is just processed on Sony Fake. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Thank you for watching. That's pretty much it. I've went through everything there. I'll leave the tweet in the description below. And yeah, you can have a little read for that for yourself. And I will put the inside the demo video uploaded from PlayStation, so demo gameplay, which you're going to be getting soon, I believe. And I'll put that in the description below, so PlayStation talks about it. Also, the developers from Naughty Dog. But yeah, it's gonna be a great experience, even without multiplayer. But let me know what you think about this. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna say, oh no, just like nothing good. Like, you can't say anything good. I say, what do you think about this? Nothing good can come out of this. Like, everyone loved the multiplayer mode, especially if it was meant to be like a little small mode, and it was just so good. Like, it's better than some big multiplayer games out there, and it wasn't, and it's just, you know, grown into something amazing. And now The Last of Us Part 2 is out. Everyone expected it, but that's a shame. But you never know. The only thing I can guess from that hint is that, you know, they are going to make their own game based on online, but it'll be in the future, so they can focus after they've, you know, had their break after finishing The Last of Us Part 2. They'll have their break, come back, and probably make an online mode. That's all I can guess on this, you know, quote here. No, not there, right here. Online ambition. So yeah, they are saying you get to eventually experience. So yeah, they've pretty much confirmed an online mode for The Last of Us Part 2, but in another game. So yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.